So 2024 is coming to a close, and we have had one hell of a year. And 2025, I believe, is going to be a great year for comic book films. But this year, it was not good at all. Not good. Only one film, I believe, did very well for itself and was very fire. It was very fire. It was fire all around. It was fire. But there's another film that came out. I believe it was very good. I like it, but a lot of other people did not like it. But we're gonna get into all that, man. So enough talk. Let's get into it. So as we all know, Deadpool Wolverine came out this year, and Deadpool Wolverine was fire. There's not much I can complain about. The story, it was alright. The villain could have been better. Wish they would have used her a lot more. Well, they did use her a lot. It's just use her better, you know. Because she is an Omega level mutant, so she could have done a lot more, and they could have saved her for other installments into this franchise. But it is what it is. But we got Deadpool, Wolverine, we got cameos, we got everything we wanted, and more. We got more. If you guys haven't seen it by now, which I don't know why, but we got a lot of cameos, a lot of fire cameos. It gave everybody what they wanted. It gave me what I didn't know I wanted. And yeah, we are here, and Deadpool Wolverine is the best superhero film of the year. And it's not hard to be the best superhero of this year. Now we're gonna get into all the bottom feeders. Let's get into it. Now, Joker 2, that came out in October, I believe, and I'm not sure where it's sitting at. I believe it crossed over at 200 million, but it was a box office bomb, and it was DC's only superhero film to come out this year. Me personally, I like it. Look, everybody else say it was trash, but I absolutely love this film. You just gotta appreciate it for what it is, in my opinion. It's a musical, you know. A lot of people don't like musicals, but a lot of people are liking Wicked, which is known for being a musical, which I understand. They advertise it as I don't really think they advertise it as a musical like that, honestly. I feel like they just advertise it as a regular film. But yeah, a lot of people hated it, and word got around, and people didn't go see it. It was a sequel that we did not need, and I want to say it tarnished the first film, but it definitely left a bad taste in people's mouths, because especially Warner Brothers and DC, because to go from $1 billion to just $200 million, terrible. It's just terrible. But yeah, that is probably my second favorite for sure. But I really like it. I really like Joker 2. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about that one. Now, Madam Web also came out this year, and I can't say much about Madam Web because I haven't seen the film, but have seen other people's reviews for it, and everybody pretty much says it's bad, honestly. So just makes me don't want to go see it even more. I think it's on Netflix right now. I'm still not gonna watch it. There's really no reason there was no reason for this movie to be made. Nobody knows a thing about Madam Web, and we got a serial killer dressed up like Spider-Man going after these three girls, these three other Spider-Women, and for what, I don't know. And I saw they had some type of Spider-Man tribe or something in the jungle or something, which is freaking stupid. But that just goes to show you, what Sony has been doing, just pumping out stuff, putting money into nonsense, and just hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they stop with these Spider-Man spin-off films for sure. But yeah, that's all I can really say about this film. This film was a travesty. So we're gonna get into Venom: The Last Dance, man, and I have not seen this film, so I can't really say much about this film. But I've heard it's alright. I heard audiences liked it, I guess, but I really have no interest in watching this film because Let There Be Carnage really disappointed me. It should have been rated R, and this film should have been rated R as well. I believe all the Venom films should have been rated R, but they went the PG-13 route, and I just don't understand it. When you have Carnage, Carnage is in its name. It's Carnage. It's gory. It's bloody. It's like they really didn't use Carnage the right way at all. So that really disappointed me. I thought we was gonna get some heat with it, but the only good thing about that film was the post-credit scene. But as far as Venom: The Last Dance, this is the last dance. It's supposed to be the last film. So I don't know how it went. I don't know how they ended it. But I know they had Noel in it. So I did see the post-credit scene for the film. I seen the post-credit scene, and I guess Noel's supposed to come back in future Spider-Man films. But yeah, there's not much I can say about this though. But this was another. Well, this was a success. This was a success. I'm tripping. This was an actual success. I don't know why, but this was. So yeah, that it is what it is. And then we have The Crow. I'm not gonna stay on this movie for too long. I haven't seen this film. I was hoping for it to be fire, but a lot of people didn't go see this film in general. Because it's a film nobody asked for, and I've heard nothing but bad things about it. But I'm gonna give it a try one day because I was actually intrigued by the trailer. But they only dropped one trailer though. I feel like they were expecting this. I think that's Lionsgate that did this film. So it hasn't been a really good year for Lionsgate at all. So I feel like they really just dropped the ball on this film. They didn't advertise like that at all, in my opinion. And they just accepted failure, especially with the outrage that came from that first trailer. I'm not sure how many dislikes it got, but it had got a lot of dislikes. And they just accepted the failure before the movie even came out. So it is what it is. I don't run Lionsgate, so it is what it is, man. And then we have the last film on the list, Kraven the Hunter. And this film right here is not doing well at all. This film is sitting at, I believe, we don't even know if he's gonna hit over $100 million. I believe he did. I don't know if he did worldwide yet. Let me see. So worldwide, Kraven the Hunter has made $43 million at the box office, and the budget for this film was, I believe, 150. I believe. So yeah, this is worldwide. That it only made $43 million. If this doesn't show you that we don't want stuff like this, we don't want any more Spider-Man, Sony, Venom films. We don't want that. Even though Aaron Taylor Johnson was probably perfect casting for Kraven the Hunter, it's just, dog, y'all gotta do better. And that social media post is going around showing off Rhino and how it looked and everything. That pretty much turned people off as well. But they just got to do better with themselves, dog. This wasn't as far as like for superhero films. Venom: The Last Dance was the only superhero film for Sony that did very well. They came out with 3 superhero films, the most I believe from any studio so far with this year, and 2 of them failed tremendously. So they gotta do better with that. No more. Just stop making those films. But that's all I really gotta say about this. It was a tragic year for some studios, and it was a good year for some studios. And yeah, it is what it is, man. But Marvel was on top again this year as far as comic book films and everything. And I believe, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be on top next year, but I believe they're gonna have some good films next year. Marvel, DC with Superman. I can't wait for Superman. I think that's gonna be very good. Fantastic Four comes out next year also, huh? Okay, so Marvel's come out with 4 films. They got the Thunderbolts, Captain America, Fantastic Four. I think that's it. So it's just 3, I believe. I think it's just 3. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about that, man. It's gonna be a good year. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.